So all the editing that I use for my faceless pages, I use Capcut. I use Capcut because it's simple, has templates, but ultimately, when it comes to faces counts, I keep everything simple. Now, I don't do a whole lot of motion graphics or animation for my faces pages, so I can't really help you out there. But when it comes to my editing, I stick to a very simple structure. Okay, whether I'm using blur backgrounds, specific, if I'm going to use gameplay, I'm using Creo.ai. That's where I'm going to get my gameplay for those type of videos. If I'm going to just need to add on captions or adding a sound or doing little cuts and transitions, that's really all I do. Okay, I always try to find my clips, the original clips, either on YouTube, or if I can find a good foundational video of the original as much as possible on TikTok or Instagram, then I'll download that and then add my own edits to that. But I try to keep it very simple. You don't have to do a whole lot to be able to hit the For You page to get there. Now, yes, you can go and add on all the different motion graphics, animations, and go create this amazing masterpiece of a video. You can. Now, does it work all the time? No, but the same thing with my stuff is testing every single time to see whether or not it'll hit or not. Majority of the time, keeping it very simple has worked for me. And so I don't change that. I stick to my system, stick to what's worked, and I've created multiple different accounts by doing so. This in my comments before, but if you haven't already, I have these two sections in my save section right here that you can go to. It's a collection of all the videos that I've made about faces pages, whether on Instagram or on TikTok. I'm going to make more on Instagram, a little bit more, but mainly there's a lot more in TikTok about faces pages, answering different questions that people have asked me. And so a lot of the questions that I get, your answer's probably already in there. There's even some at the very end. You scroll down to the very end. These right here talk about different editing styles. I even break it down, I believe, in this one about 4 different editing styles, how to screen record, where to get clips off of YouTube. There's other videos. This is all free videos that I've already answered other people's questions. I will make more answering other people's questions as well. But this is a tool and resource that I put together for people that are just wanting to learn how to get started in faces pages. I didn't have a whole lot of money or resources and things like that whenever I first started. And so my whole goal is to be able to help people get started with zero money, just using their phone. That's what I had. That's what a lot of people have, is just their phone. And so use all these videos, use all this information. If you have any more questions or ideas or struggles, let me know in the comments. I'll try to make a video of them, try to answer them as best as possibly can.